And to talk more about their preparations for Undas 2025, we are joined by Robin Ignacio, AVP for Traffic Operations at NLEX. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Okay, hi Robin. Tell us all about the traffic management plan for Metro Pacific Tollways this year.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, as mentioned, we already deployed more of our personnel to assist our motorists during their travel, and we started that yesterday and until Monday. And also, all roadworks are already suspended, so we completed everything that we can complete. And starting yesterday, all lanes are already open and available to our motorists, and this will be until Monday also. For the motorists that who are encountering vehicle problems, we also increased our deployment of tow trucks, and starting today around 6 a.m. we are going to implement free towing for Class 1 vehicles to the nearest exit, and that will last until 6 a.m. of Monday also, just to help us clear incidents faster so that they won't be interfering with the flow of traffic. And
Kamusta
as
naman
mentioned
ho yung
also,
go ahead.
yes, ma'am. As mentioned also, we are ready to implement counterflows whenever the other direction also allows us.
Okay. Kamusta naman ho yung volume ng mga sasakyan ngayon? Thursday, October 30?
Yes, as of now po, ma'am, wala pa naman po tayo na monitor na pagdagsa ng mga motorista. Bagamat yesterday, we already monitored from noon time po, no? Dumami na po yung ating mga kababayang panote, lalo na hanggang past 9 p.m. po. So, it's good also na medyo nauna na po yung mga iba nating kababayan magbakasyon, because we are expecting that this afternoon po hanggang evening, and also tomorrow early morning po siguro until afternoon. We will be we are expecting yung influx po ng ating motorists, especially for those going to the provinces.
Okay, so it's today and tomorrow. Yun lang po yung mabigat. Pagdating po ng Saturday, medyo maluwag na po yan.
Yes. Medyo maluwag na, but maybe there will be also some of our motorists coming back to Metro Manila. But we are expecting na yung volume ulit, yung peak will be Sunday afternoon to evening, and also early Monday morning pa po.
Okay. Kadalasan ho, ano ho ba yung mga binabantayan po natin pag ganitong season? Kasi kayo po ay doon nga po sa Biyaheng Arangkada program po ninyo ay magde-deploy ng mas maraming personnel na naka-duty. So, what are the usual challenges during this season?
Yeah, usually po, we have 3 entries po kasi coming from, to and from Metro Manila, no? The biggest of which is itong Balintawak pa rin po. So, dito po sa Mindanao at saka Karuhatan, medyo mas maliliit pong entries coming from Metro Manila. So, mas mabilis pong mag-congest. But even then, kahit yung Balintawak, kung marami po yung ating cash-paying motorists, talagang humahaba po yung pila natin dito sa mga kaso. As much as possible, we are increasing po yung number of lanes for cash transactions, for as long as hindi naman po naapektuhan yung ating RFID lanes. Kasi convert lang po yan from RFID lane to cash lane. And also, nagdadagdag din po kami ng mga additional collection points yung ating mga tellers po. Pero pagkaganyang dagsaan for the 3 entries, and then those 3 flows mag-merge po dito sa may Harbor Link Interchange. So, doon po nag-uumpisa yung slow-moving traffic po natin. And that's where we also implement po yung ating counterflow for as long as yung other direction po naman ay maluwag or mas magaan po yung traffic.
Pag nabanggit niyo po yung sa norte, no? Pero yung sa south naman, ano po yung mga
Yes.
medyo
For the
traffic?
southbound direction, usually nagkakaroon tayo ng volume coming in from the north through yung first toll plaza natin. That's Tarlac Toll Plaza in Esitex. Pero mabilis din naman yung flow doon, because all we need to do there is just bring up the boom, iaangat na lang po yung mga boom, so pass through na lang po sila. And yung areas na po na nagkakaroon po tayo ng mga congestion is Palagtas area, that's before Bocaue. So usually we are also implementing counterflow so that motorists can reach faster yung ating Bocaue Toll Plaza. And right after Bocaue Toll Plaza, meron din po tayong naka-ready na implement na counterflow from that area up to Balintawak na po.
And speaking of RFIDs, alam po natin na, nagkaisa na po itong Easy Trip at Auto Sweep. So ano po ang changes pagdating doon? Kung wari ako po ay hindi pa nagtatanggal ng isang RFID at I still have both, pareho pa rin po ba yung pag-scan nun? Yung Auto Sweep ay doon po sa kung saan po siya appropriate, and same with the Easy Trip?
Yes, tama po ma'am. Actually, the old two RFID stickers with respecting accounts, pwede pa rin naman pong gamitin yung Easy Trip for MPTC expressways, NLEX, ECTEX, Cavitex, Calax, and also yung sa Auto Sweep naman po, pwede pa rin pong gamitin kung wala pa po silang time to have to register one of their stickers po for the one RFID available for all expressways in Luzon. Yun po, tuloy-tuloy naman po na may mga nagre-register because they can just visit po yung website ng Easy Trip, and then they will just follow yung step-by-step guide doon. As you mentioned, they need to decide and choose kung alin po yung i-retain nila. And whichever is yung hindi nila i-maintain, I think the remaining balance po doon will be transferred to the one they're going to retain in about 3 days po. I think in about 3 days po. So, mako-consolidate
So, wag muna
po yung,
siguro gagawin ngayon, no? Lalo na, syempre, paalis na po yung ating mga kababayan. It would be better to do that after. Pero kailangan po ba talagang dumalaw sa station ng Easy Trip or Auto Sweep to get this done? Hindi po ba pwedeng sa aming mga tahanan na lang?
Yes, ma'am. Not necessarily po. Kasi pwedeng mag-register online, as I've mentioned. All you need to do is visit po yung website ng Easy Trip. Nandun na po yung step-by-step guide para makapag-register po sila. But for those who are experiencing po ng kanilang RFID, yung readership, or they have concerns sa registering online, pwede din pong dumalaw dun sa ating site stations po.
So, ibig sabihin, kailangan po mag-register ulit for another RFID that will serve as the single RFID sticker. Hindi po, parang paano po ito? Hindi po siya as is? Kumbaga parang pag tinanggal ko yung isa,
Yes,
magsaserve na yung RFID na iniwan ko?
Yes, pwede po, ganun po yung especially kung online ka po mag-register. Doon sa step, I think nire-request yung mga details sa mga vehicles and then you have to choose between the two accounts. And once you choose yung halimbawa Easy Trip, yung sa kabila po ma-deactivate na po. And the load nung deactivated sticker or account will be transferred po doon sa i-retain ko ninyo.
Okay, so you have to go through this process. Hindi po siya kasing simple ng tatanggalin nyo lang po yung isang sticker.
Yes, you have to register po online para po malaman niyo,
for proper monitoring.
Nandun din po sa, I think nandun din po sa step yung once na you are registered, then you can remove the yung hindi mo i-maintain na sticker.
You can do it on your own?
Yes po.
And then another question po, sir.
That's after the registration po.
Okay, another question, sir. If we don't go through this step, then none of that integration happens. Ibig sabihin ko nga rin, nawalan po ng load sa isa. Pag dumaan po kami dyan, hindi sasaluhin ng isa. Pag hindi po kami nag-register.
Tama po kayo, hindi pa po automatic na ganun.
Okay.
We need to register po para yung sa account details, para po dun sa na rin po ma-align po dun sa system po.
Do you still have cash lanes as of now to be able to ease the congestion and para mapabilis po yung mga pila po natin? Meron pa rin po bang matadaanan yung
Yes,
kumbaga
ma'am.
ay cash lamang?
Yes, ma'am. Meron pa rin naman po tayo sa lahat ng toll plazas. But yun nga po, instead na ma-ease yung congestion po natin, actually yung cash lanes po yung nagkakaroon ng mahabang pila eh. That's why we still recommend na sana po yung wala pa pong sticker ay magpakabit na po. Especially that now available na po yung one sticker for all expressways in Luzon.
I do remember the other day I was going through a tollway tapos nakalimutan ko lowdan. Tapos hindi na po umangat yung yung barrier. Pero
Yung barrier.
mismong doon ako sa station na nakapagbayad. So posible rin yun kung sakasakali
Oo.
lang we can't keep track of our balances that responsibly, no. Oo.
And I think that's what is good with the Easy Trip po, because we have this mobile app, yung MPT Drive Hub, where you can register your account, your RFID account, and then you can monitor your balance, as well as you can reload using that app in your online accounts.
Oh,
At
kasi-
mabilis naman po
Oo.
yung mga there are online reloading na mabibilis po.
No, I do remember there was we were having difficulty with registering yung card po at tignan yung balance dahil nakalink po siya sa isang account lamang. Wala pong ganong pagdating sa Easy Trip.
Pagkakaalam ko po, kung fleet po yung I think that's another one po. Pero pagka ganyang individual or personal hindi po ganun, ma'am. Wala po nakalito.
Okay. Sige po, ibenta niyo pa po yung yung Easy Trip para dyan po kami magstay. Okay,
actually, yun lang
maraming
naman po kasi
Oo.
we have that mobile app where it can help you also monitor and reload your account.
What's the name of the app again?
MPT Drive Hub, that's Metro Pacific Tollways kasi MPT
Okay.
Drive Hub, that's a mobile app.
MPT Drive Hub. Download that to ease your worries about anything RFID. In the meantime, ano pa po ang huling paalala po natin sa mga motorists this coming Undas season?
Yes, yung lagi nating reminder for our motorists that they should prepare, and sa pag-prepare po, they should ensure that their vehicles are in a good condition, a running condition, and that also the driver po sana merong sapat na pahinga, nasa tamang condition din. And sumunod lang po sa traffic rules and regulations habang nandito na po sa loob ng expressway. And kung magkaroon talaga ng problema at hindi po sila na kita kaagad ng aming mga personnel or doon sa camera, they can call 135,000 para mapadala po sila kaagad ng assistance.
Okay, maraming salamat po sa inyong paalala at good luck po sa ating lahat. As we head
Yes,
on
po.
to the Undas
Thank-
Rush, we have Robin Ignacio, AVP for
Yes,
Traffic Operations at NLEX.